Hello, my Scorpio friends. I'm Ulrich. I'm a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do your spiritual philosophical card reading for the month of July. These cards are more like a kind of guides. If there's a difficulty in your life, maybe a spiritual difficulty, maybe a religious difficulty, maybe you need some advice in some part of your life that you see no way out. Sometimes also these are positive advices here that we are getting. Anyway, my Scorpio friends, we will see here where it leads for you for the month of July. So Scorpio, here we go for your spiritual philosophical card reading for the month of July. Hello, my Scorpio friends, and welcome for your spiritual philosophical card for the month of July. As your first card here, we see this is the card that we need to accept love in our life. Certain loves we need to accept here. Here we see that maybe there is some doubts for yourself for certain truths in your life. Maybe you doubt something in your life that is important. Maybe you're doubting about the true love in your life. This is possible in your life here. It's possible that you feel something deeper in yourself, that you are in certain areas of your life where you need to make some changes about love. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that for certain things in your life, you have the feeling that your ego, your personality, it whispers in your ear that you're not good enough for that love, that you're not smart enough. Maybe you have the feeling that you're not gentle enough to be truly loved. There could be some unclarity here with this card, but of course, this is all a lie. We know that Scorpio, they are a sign of deep passion, of deep love. They have deep emotions for people. This is what we are seeing here. You need to remember here your inner spirit, your endless light here. This is a learning curve here. Scorpio, they experience things in a much more deeper way as other signs. Their emotions, they run very deep here with the sign here. Anyway, we need to see here that there is a possibility here for you for an infinite and unconditional loving way of loving, or to be loved, or you love yourself here. But don't follow your ego, your personality, that this is not possible here. We need to open our heart sometimes here with this card here. Don't live in the shadows here. Come out, let your light shine here. It's possible there are certain loves in your life that you see, or you cannot see, or you don't want to acknowledge. It's possible also that that you might be in the wrong love, or that it's not the love of your life. Maybe there's another love here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. But normally it means that the true love is already in our life. This could be on the divine front, but it could be also on the physical front. We need to look in our heart with this card. What we see more here. Also, this sometimes this card brings questions. It can tell us, for instance, that we have fears for accepting or recognizing a certain love. Maybe you know this love is there, but you don't accept it. This is what we are seeing here, and it's possible that you are for a certain person or situation that you don't feel love. You feel something else. Maybe you feel affection, maybe you feel friendship. This is possible also with this card. And the question is, why do you reject it, and where do you're rejected? But don't feel incompetent, because mostly you know the answer already with this card. Again, here we come up the shadows here. We need to come out of the shadows. We need to put our mind in a bright light and accepting what is really in our heart and what is the true divine love or physical love for ourselves here with this card. The next card is the card of fun. What does this tell us? Well, it's of course also important to have fun in our life. It's possible that you don't feel so well for now. Maybe something in your life is incomplete. Maybe this is an incomplete love, an incomplete feeling of love. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe we don't feel loved in the right way. This is possible also with this card here. But mostly it means that things will turn for the positive. But you need to think here about the old days. Maybe you have experienced something. We see the merry-go-round here. So it means that something out of the past might have been important to us. Maybe this was not possible. Maybe this could not happen for certain reasons, but here this card tells us this might come back in your life, because we have the merry-go-round here, and it means that situations out of the past, out of the good old days, could represent themselves here in the good old days. Maybe you want to connect, or you can connect to the sounds, the smell, the taste, the textures of your childhood, out of a previous life. This is what we are seeing here. We need to go back here, what made us enjoy life ourselves. It's like we need to find this inner child again here. So sometimes with this card also, it's good for walking away, if you can, if you have the ability to walk away from chores for a day or two, from obligations, responsibility, even though it's for a few hours, for a day here, take some time off here with this combination. And you need to ask your deeper spirit what you really want. We need to come in balance with ourselves here. Sometimes also it's like, well, we have fun. Maybe we look a movie we saw before, we go to a place we saw before, and it will bring back memories here. Maybe you have certain experience out of the past that it brings you in a certain situation, maybe in a certain environment, that makes you think out of a past love, out of something that you enjoyed in the past, maybe as a child, maybe with a lover. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, the card here, it tells you that you need to bring this fun back into your life. It's very important here with this card. Maybe there are certain structural conventions in your life that are conveniences, but maybe it's not really touching your heart. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. It's possible that there are some things here that disrupt your path to joy. We need to be more frivolous, we need to be more relaxed, we need to have more fun here, because this is the card of relaxation also that we see here. We need to re-embrace the sweet madness of life. We need to literally recharge. Maybe something recharged you before, and it's like you cannot charge your batteries sometimes completely also with this card. We need to go out of the shadows here again here, let go of the shadows here with this combination. Also self-doubt sometimes pops up with this card, so you need to let go of any self-doubt here, because it means that you are on the right track. Especially if you are creative here, this could be a good card for you here for coming back exactly where you need to be. The last card that we are seeing here is that we need to let go certain things of our life. This is the card of relaxation. It's possible that you are struggling with focusing on certain aspects of your life. Maybe you try to stop certain things, maybe you try to control. Sometimes Scorpio, they are a very smart sign, they are very into depth, but sometimes they could have a certain issue with letting certain controls go in our life, and they are a very strong sign. They are very, if they want to keep control, they are very hard to change their mind. If they want to control over certain things in their life that they want to keep control over a secret, over a situation, this is what we are seeing here. They could have a hard time letting this go. There could be something incredible strong over you for not letting this go. But this card tells you also, Scorpio is a water sign. It's like you're trying to stop the ocean. We cannot stop the tides. We cannot. This is like a self-torture. What you feel, you need to let come. We cannot torture ourselves here with this card for letting certain feelings come here. We need to go with the going around of life here. This is what we are seeing here. And this going around, these are ebbs and flood, changes, modification, certain determination. It sometimes also it asks us courage. If there are certain decisions to be taken, and you have taken certain decisions, and these decisions are not feeling good, but you're holding on for a certain reason, you need to reflect over it. And this card tells you, if this whole thing don't feel good, and it's more convenience than a love, and we need to consider here for letting it go. So be wise here with this card here. But it will ask some courage here for yourself here. This is also the card of question. It's asking you, what are you trying to avoid in your life? Sometimes also Scorpio, they can be scared for certain loves in their life, because it can consume them. So they could be scared also for this. Maybe you had a love before in your life here, because this is the card of love, and this love, it really consumed you, and something went wrong, and you you know it's for you, but you don't accept anymore. And it brings you a certain fear, and you are not free anymore. And here we need to see, we need to ask ourselves the question here, what do I handle with fear? And why am I not letting it go freely? Why am I not letting this come to me freely? And you need to ask that question to yourself out loud. What are you not letting come to yourself here? This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, once you know in which area of your life, but this is the card of relaxing, having fun, going back to previous times and love. So the things are obvious here. So it's about these topics. So somehow here we are resisting the flow of life relating to having fun, relating to accepting a certain love. This is what we are seeing here, but we need to let go and relax here. Anyway, if something is already in your heart, for instance, we take here, you take a ball in your hand, and this is your heart, and your heart is already full with the ball, and you throw, and another love comes into your life, but it's already full here, but you closed it off and you think something else is in there. So we know this is not working. You cannot catch another love if something else is still in your heart. This is what we are seeing here with this card here. It's not possible to have two things at the same time. We need to decide here with this combination of cards here. Probably also you notice that your body is more rigid, more stiff. And it's like we are resisting the flow of life. As I said, the tides. This is what we are seeing here. We need to let go here, and we need to follow the tides. We need to follow our heart. We need to follow our feelings. It's very important. And it's possible here with this card that you are fearful. Maybe some things happened in the past, and you think, yeah, I don't want to go there and that. And there are sometimes love is a risk. And maybe you need to re-gamble. Maybe you already physically invested in that and things went wrong for reason X, Y, or Z. And here we are asked, if it's not where you want to be now, maybe you need to go back on the merry-go-round and go back. This is what we are seeing here. Don't resist life, especially not the love that is in your life. Anyway, of the love that was in your life, maybe. Anyway, we need to breathe here, accept these current challenges. This could not only be the challenges of our personal, but there could also be some collective challenges upon us. This is also the card of collective challenges. And sometimes also we have difficulties with collective challenges. We all are faced with big changes in our life here. The last 2 years were very stressing for a lot of people here. We know this, the world is changed. Probably we will not go back to most likely we will never go back to the old. So it gives stress here to a lot of people here. But anyway, here we see also that there is something in you that is able to take these challenges gracefully. And you can face these choices. Scorpio, they are very strong and you can face them, but it's possible there is a fear, maybe an ungrounded fear. This is what we are seeing here, but we are asked here to have faith and accept the changes that are in your heart, that are meant with a good heart here, and go for the things that you really want. Don't go for things that are not real, that are unreal, that are in your heart as a convenience. This is what we are seeing here. We need to think wisely here what is important for ourselves. So my Scorpio friends, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this philosophical card reading. If you have interest in financial card readings, I do also philosophical financial card readings. You can find them also on this channel. And of course, we have the classic Lenormand card readings that we do each month. These are very much into details. These are not short like this card readings. They are very much into details. So you can find a lot of details. And if you put three together, normally you could have you would have a very good overview for the month to come. Anyway, my Scorpio friends, thank you for watching. Thank you for spending your time on my channel, and thank you for considering subscribing. We see each other next time. Bye bye for now.